19 astonishing facts that seem fake at first glance. Being a scientist is fun. You conduct new experiments every day. Some of them are totally crazy. Count all the ants on Earth, ask a dolphin to speak on the phone, or watch butterflies in an earthquake. All of these experiments can prove incredible facts, and we chose those we considered the most amazing and unbelievable. Number 19. Pinky promise means if I break the vow, I'll cut off my finger. The gesture originally comes from Japan. When making a promise, children link their little fingers and say a certain vow, different in every culture. In fact, during the Edo period, from 1603 to 1868, bandit clans had a ritual of cutting off their right little fingers to prove their loyalty. It was only much later that kids turned this scary tradition into a funny game. Number 18. Jupiter and Saturn have diamond rings. These two gas giants have real skies of diamonds. Scientists say the pressure inside the giant planets can easily turn carbon into diamonds. First, lightning transforms methane into carbon, which hardens as it falls, turning into chunks of graphite after 995 miles or 1,600 kilometers, and then into diamonds after an additional 3,730 miles or 6,000 kilometers. Number 17. There are more than 1.6 million ants per person on Earth. Myrmecologists worldwide made an estimate that 1 to 10 quadrillion ants are living on Earth now. That means there are more than 1 million of these insects for each human. And their total mass is about the same as that of humanity. Number 16. There are more artificial flamingos in the world than there are live ones. The flamingo is a rare bird, but it's so beautiful that many people would like to see it in their backyard. That's why there are several times more plastic flamingos worldwide than there are live ones. The latter are counted at 2 to 3 million, while the number of their plastic counterparts reaches almost 1 billion. Can you believe it? Number 15. The strawberry is not a berry. As a matter of fact, the berry of the strawberry isn't at all its fruit. It's just an overgrown receptacle that carries the pure fruit on it. That's right, the green and white seeds. You'll probably need some time to get used to this fact, right? Number 14. Bananas, though, are berries. The world has done a barrel roll now. The banana plant is, in fact, giant grass, and bananas are its berries. According to the definition, a berry is a soft and juicy fruit containing several seeds. Well, bananas are just that. Number 13. There is a hollow 100-foot worm living in the ocean. It's called a pyrosome. Also, this creature is known as a sea unicorn. They're so rare that they've only been seen a few times. A pyrosome looks like a giant, transparent, and hollow worm, but in fact consists of thousands of organisms that glow in the dark and replicate themselves. They are believed to be able to grow to the size of a blue whale. Number 12. Mithridates VI was immune to poisons. Mithridates VI of Pontus had been taking small doses of various poisons since childhood to work up an immunity to them. During the riot, the Romans wanted to take him hostage, and Mithridates tried to poison himself but couldn't because of his training. Oh, the irony! Number 11. If we lived in darkness, we would be able to stay up for 36 hours. And we would need 12 hours to get rested. French speleologist Michel Siffre carried out several experiments on the matter, including one from 1964 to 1972. He placed himself in a specially equipped bunker with no light, constant temperature and humidity, and absolute silence. He spent several months like this. The results showed that his inner clock altered, he needed 36 hours awake and 12 hours of sleep. Later, he conducted similar experiments with other volunteers in a cave, with the same result. Number 10. Our foot is as long as our forearm. Moreover, our thumb is as long as our nose, and our lips are as long as our index fingers. You've just checked it all, haven't you? These are standard and appropriate proportions of a human body used by artists to paint people. They were identified by Leonardo da Vinci in his famous Vitruvian Man. Number 9. Neil Armstrong's spacesuit was made at a bra factory. Few know that the spacesuit of the first man on the moon was made at a factory which produced bras and lingerie in Dover, Delaware. Well, we just hope Neil felt comfortable in it. Number 8. Gadget was one of the first 3 atomic bombs. 3 atomic bombs were made as part of the Manhattan Project in 1943. The plutonium-based Gadget exploded during the first nuclear test. The uranium-based Little Boy dropped on Hiroshima on August 6, 1945, and the plutonium-based Fat Man dropped on Nagasaki on August 9, 1945. Number 7. Anne Hodges is the only person to survive a meteorite strike. American Anne Elizabeth Hodges was the first ever woman on Earth to survive an impact of an extraterrestrial object on November 30th, 1954 near Sylacauga. A grapefruit-sized meteorite fragment crashed through the roof of her house, ricocheted off a radio, and hit her while she was sleeping on a couch. Soon, Anne became quite a celebrity. Number 6. Koalas have a unique fingerprint pattern. Professor Mathieu Henneberg from Adelaide University proved there are no differences between the fingerprints of koalas and humans. Even a microscope scanner can't find them, so it turns out koalas are the only animal, apart from humans, that have unique fingerprint patterns. Number 5. The surface area of Russia is bigger than that of Pluto. Russia's surface area is 17,098,246 square kilometers, and Pluto's surface area is 16,650,000 square kilometers. Pluto, guys! Honestly, I can't stop thinking about this fact. It just makes me feel thrilled. Number 4. If a monkey recognizes itself in the mirror, the first thing it does is check its crotch. Shanghai-based neurobiologists conducted an experiment where they seated dozens of primates before a mirror and watched their reactions to their double. Nothing happened for a time, but when the monkeys realized what they were looking at, the first thing they did was check their crotch. Actually, every monkey did it. Number 3. Dolphins can talk on the phone. Moreover, they can recognize the one they're talking to. Every dolphin has its signal name that appears in adolescence and is kept their whole life. It's known that dolphins can tell their relative signals from all the rest. They're able to recognize each other with the help of short-tone perception. People also recognize their opponents on the phone by voice, so if dolphins could talk on the phone, they would know each other. Number 2. Oxford University is older than the Aztec Empire. The first students came to Oxford in 1096, while the Aztec city-state of Tenochtitlan was founded in 1325. That means the university is 200 years older. Number 1. You can survive a shark attack by staying still. Swimming away won't help in this situation. The correct behavior will be to move away from the shark's path slowly and stay calm. Keep an eye on the shark. When it has passed by you, try to find a way out of the water. However, if you can't and have to defend yourself, hit it on its gills, eyes, or the tip of its nose. So, do you know any intriguing facts that seem unbelievable? Share them in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and click subscribe to stay on the bright side of life.